students, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine at your home. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Dear students, today we are going to study geography subject of 10th standard and one of the important chapters, that is human settlements. Students, already we have been studying the 7th lesson, that is human settlements. We have studied what is meant by human settlements. We have studied the ancient human settlements. Then we have studied the types of human settlements, as well as we have studied the human settlements in India. Students, हम human settlements यह चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हैं. लास्ट वीडियो में हमने पढ़ा था ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट्स यानी कि क्या, जैसे कि मानवीय अधिवास यानी कि क्या. ठीक है, उसके साथ साथ जो प्राचीन अधिवास है उसके बारे में भी हमने जाना है. उसके साथ साथ हमने अधिवास के जो प्रकार होते हैं जैसे कि न्यूक्लिएटेड, डिस्पर्स्ड, लीनियर सेटलमेंट्स, वो भी हमने पढ़ा है. उसके साथ साथ भारतीय अधिवास के बारे में हमने पढ़ा और भारतीय अधिवास कहाँ कहाँ पे सिचुएटेड है और उसके रीजन क्या है वो भी हमने पढ़ा है. अब स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो में हम पढ़ने वाले हैं कि ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट्स इन ब्राजील. अब हम यहाँ पे ब्राजील में जो अधिवास हुआ है और है उसके बारे में जानकारी लेने वाले हैं. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. और स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आपको पहला वीडियो समझ में आया होगा तो जरूर कमेंट कीजिएगा. अगर आपने देखा नहीं है तो वो देख लेना, क्योंकि अगर वो वीडियो समझ में आया होगा तो ही यह वीडियो समझ में आएगा. यहाँ पे आई बटन में मैं आपको लिंक दे दूंगा, वो पहला वीडियो जरूर देख लेना. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, तो चलिए विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विद द सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट्स. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, तो स्टूडेंट जैसे कि हमने पहले भारतीय अधिवास पढ़ते वक्त दो इमेजेस हमने स्टडी किए थे, उसके सवाल भी हमने जाने थे. अब यही यहां पे भी हमें ये दो इमेजेस स्टडी करने हैं. सो स्टूडेंट्स, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द इमेजेस ऑफ द ब्राजील नाउ. तो हम सबसे पहले ये जो यहाँ पे फिगर्स दिए गए हैं, ये क्लियर है कि ये दोनों इमेजेस ब्राजील से संबंधित है. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल स्टडी दीज इमेजेस एंड देन ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट इन द ब्राजील. ओके स्टूडेंट, तो देखिए यहाँ पे जो ये पहला पिक्चर दिया गया है, डेफिनेटली आपने इसको पहले भी देखा होगा. ठीक है, सो दिस पिक्चर इज बिलोंग टू द अमेजॉन रिवर बेसिन. Okay, and we know that in Amazon river basin we don't have human settlement. There we have the very scattered settlement. In Brazil, in the river basin, that is the Amazon river basin, we can see scattered और dispersed human settlement. What is the reason behind that student? तो इस इमेज में हमें क्लियरली ये अमेजॉन रिवर बेसिन दिखाई देता है. And we know that in Amazon river basin the human settlement is very scattered one. This is, here we can see the human settlement, but here what we can see, this human settlement is scattered one. Okay, dispersed one we can say. What is the reason behind that student? Yes students, if you have understood the physiography, climate, okay, of Brazil, then clearly you can understand this one. Students, if you know what is the reason behind dispersed settlement in Brazil in Amazon river basin, you can type your answer in the comment section. Don't forget students. Yes, now see here, I would like to tell you the reason behind that. The first reason is that here in the northern part of Brazil, equator passes. In this region the temperature is very hot, as well as the second reason is the conventional rainfall because of the water evaporation because of the hotness. Okay student, so conventional rainfall is one of the reason, as well as because of conventional reason we can see here greenery. So evergreen forest we can see here, dense forest we can see. Okay student, and because of the dense forest here we do not have the transportation facility. So this area is as well as unfit to settle down here, to reside here. Okay, so all these are the reasons behind the dispersed population here in the north part of Brazil. Okay students, have you understood? Yes, as well as one of the important reason behind that, there is no availability of transportation. Okay students, so all these are the reason behind the less settlement or dispersed settlement here in the northern part of the Brazil in Amazon River Basin. Yes student, तो यहाँ पे Amazon River Basin जो है, यहाँ पे हमें जो ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट दिखाई देता है वो डिस्पर्स्ड दिखाई देता है, स्कैटर्ड दिखाई देता है, बहुत कम पॉपुलेशन यहाँ पे दिखाई देता है. उसका रीजन क्या है? तो पहले तो इक्वेटर पास होता है यहाँ से, और बिकॉज ऑफ दैट यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा हॉट टेम्परेचर है, और हॉट टेम्परेचर है इसलिए यहाँ पे कन्वेंशनल रेन होता है. कन्वेंशनल रेन यानी कि क्या, कंटिन्यूअसली 12 मंथ तक यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूअसली रेनफॉल होता है. और because of conventional rainfall here in this area we can see the evergreen forest we see here because of the conventional rainforest, and this is the dense forest, evergreen forest. The evergreen forest in Brazil is called as dash dash dash. Yes student, if you are able to answer this, you can type your answer in the comment section. Don't forget it boys. Okay, so here what do we call it as? The evergreen forest in Brazil is called as the lungs of the world. Don't forget student, question can be asked. The evergreen forest of the Brazil is called as lungs of the world. Okay, and because of that here what we see, less human settlement or dispersed settlement. Now let's move towards the what? स्टूडेंट्स, अब हम सेकंड फिगर के बारे में जानते हैं. तो सेकंड फिगर इट क्लियरली शोज दैट इट इज द फिगर ओके ऑफ द Sao Paulo. Okay, in Sao Paulo here we can see the population is nucleated. Okay, the settlement is nucleated. The population is concentrated together at one central point, and that central point is Sao Paulo city. And student, we know that Sao Paulo city is situated on the coastal area of Brazil. Okay, and because of that here we can see the nucleated settlement. Then now what is the reason behind that? In Sao Paulo we can see the nucleated settlement, the houses are concentrated together. The reason behind is that all opposite to the Amazon River Basin, here the fresh water is available, here the transportation is available, here minerals are available, a variety of minerals are available. For example, iron ore is available. Now the land of Sao Paulo is some fertile one. Okay, fertile to produce coffee. Okay, so here coffee production is done, as well as here we can see some of the industrial places are there. So all the facilities are available, as well as the most important thing is that the climatic conditions are suitable to reside here. And in opposite what we have seen here, the climatic conditions are not suitable here in Amazon River Basin. Okay, yes student, तो यहाँ पे ये जो reasons हमने देखे, because of that here we can see the न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट्स. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, दूसरी फिगर जो साओ पाउलो की है ये दिखाती है कि यहाँ पे न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट दिखाई देता है. ये न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट क्यों है यहाँ पे, तो क्या रीजंस है? जो हमने रीजंस अमेज़न रिवर बेसिन के यहाँ पे देखे वही ऑपोजिट, ये सभी ऑपोजिट यहाँ पे, जैसे कि क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस यहाँ पे अच्छे हैं इसलिए यहाँ पे लोग रहते हैं, पानी का सप्लाई है, फ्रेश वाटर सप्लाई यहाँ पे है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन की फैसिलिटीज यहाँ पे है, कोस्टल एरिया यहाँ पे है. ओके, देन कॉफी प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए फर्टाइल लैंड यहाँ पे है. ठीक है, इंडस्ट्रीज यहाँ पे है, और द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ मिनरल्स, एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली हियर सप्लाई ऑफ कंटिन्यूअस एनर्जी इज देयर. सो हियर इन साओ पाउलो वी कैन सी द पॉपुलेशन इज न्यूक्लिएटेड. ओके स्टूडेंट, द सेटलमेंट इज न्यूक्लिएटेड वन. तो स्टूडेंट्स अब आगे बढ़ते हैं, लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड नाउ. यस स्टूडेंट, नाउ सी हियर स्टूडेंट्स, हियर as we have studied in India, the settlements are very famous one. For example, the Indus settlement is very important. Okay, the Indus civilization is very important. Mohenjo-daro as well as Harappan civilization is important. That are called as the ancient settlements in India. In the same way, in the Brazil also we can see the settlements. And in Brazil, for the first time, the European people came as a settler in Brazil, and they came from the Europe and settled down in Brazil. Okay, and where did they settle down? Students, they settled down nearby the coastal area of Brazil, and we know that here this is the coastal region of Brazil, and nearby the coastal region only the European people, the Portuguese people settled down. Okay students, have understood this much? And what is the reason behind that? This is one of the important thing is that is the coastal region, The second one is minerals are available, supply of fresh water was there, then energy supply was there, transportation facility was there, and the land was somewhat flat one so that they can reside there. Okay student, as well as the environment is suitable to reside there. These are some of the reasons, and because of that, here in the southeastern part of Brazil, the Portuguese people settled down for the first time, and the people who settled down in Brazil, they were the European people. Okay student, have understood? See now student, the earlier settlement in Brazil were formed by the settlers from the Europe, mainly in the coastal area. Just now I have told you boys, they settled down in the coastal region. Now the settlements have developed and are densely populated. Now we can see this area, which area means the southeastern part. This area is now densely populated because the population has increased. Now in this area we can see somewhat burden now because of the population has been increasing. So here the government has decided the new policy, that is go west. We are going to understand about the go west policy. Okay, before that, what we are going to understand the reason behind why the people settled down on the southeast part of the Brazil. See student, although the coastal climate is how it is, the coastal climate is hot and humid students. Yes, we know that we live nearby the coastal area. For example, here in Mumbai we live. Okay, and in Mumbai, the coastal area, the temperature is here hot as well as humid one. What is the reason behind that? That the coastal area, okay, the ocean, the land alongside the ocean, there we see the temperature is hot as well as what, humid one. Okay, why hotness? Because here equator passes. Okay, and towards the southern part we have the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, so because of that, here by the side of coastal area, the temperature is hot as well as what, humid one. Where it is? It is in the southeastern part of Brazil. Southeastern part of Brazil. This is the southeastern part of Brazil. Okay students, this is the north part of Brazil. This is the northeast part of Brazil. This is the west part of Brazil. Okay, this is the north one. Okay students, understood this much? So what is the reason behind that? So just now I have told you that even the temperature is hot and humid one, population is settled down. Okay student, as well as the land here is somewhat flat one. We know that student, this area here we have the Great Escarpment, mountainous region. This is the area of the drought quadrilateral, and this area is completely Amazon River Basin. Okay, this part is the central part of the Brazil. One more reason is that here the land is what, flat one, and because of that here population is more. Understood student this much? Yes, as well as ragged topography. Ragged topography, what do you mean by ragged topography student? The topography or the physiography of Brazil is uneven one. Okay, it is not equal one. Okay, mountainous area is there, valleys area, the Great Escarpment is there, wetland is there. Here we have the wetland, the great wetland we see here, and because of that here most of the area in Brazil is not suitable for the human settlement. But in southeastern part, here the surface is what, plain one, and because of that here we can see the human settlement. Okay, in the region of the coastal region of Brazil. Okay, and here just now I have told you water supply is, fresh water supply is there, and because of that also here we can see the human settlements. Okay students, as well as some of the natural resources are there. Student, here we can see the natural resources are there. Transportation facilities there. For example, section, where do we see the transportation? Everywhere we see the transportation. Everywhere we can see the transportation, facilities of transportation is here. Okay, then here we can see the area where coffee can be produced. Here in Sao Paulo, the land is feasible to grow the coffee. So here coffee can be produced. Minerals are there. For example, iron ore, manganese, tungsten, such kind of minerals are there in Brazil. Here we can see clearly in the map. Okay student, have you understood this much? So these are some of the reason behind what, the growth of population in Brazil at the coastal areas. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, तो हमने यहाँ पे देखा है कि ब्राजील में जो नॉर्थ सदर्न ईस्टर्न पार्ट है वहां पे पॉपुलेशन क्यों, सेटलमेंट क्यों ज्यादा है? तो रीजन उसके मैंने पहले भी रीजन आपको बताया था. तो दिस लैंड इज वेरी फर्टाइल लैंड एंड फॉर द कॉफी ग्रोथ. Okay, as well as here we see the facilities of transportation. Here we see the facility of water की facility है, drinking water की facility है, और जो जमीन है वहां पे उपजाऊ है as well as flat है. ठीक है, और सबसे ये महत्वपूर्ण रीजन ये कोस्टल एरिया. दिस इज द coastal area, all this is the coastal area. So here in the southern eastern part, this is the southeastern part. What this part is the southeastern part of Brazil, and because of that here population ज्यादा हमें दिखाई देता है. मिनरल्स भी बहुत ज्यादा यहाँ पे है, एज वेल एज सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग कि एनर्जी सप्लाई कंटिन्यूअसली यहाँ पे होती है, इसलिए यहाँ पे पॉपुलेशन हमें ज्यादा दिखाई देता है और ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट्स भी हमें यहाँ पे दिखाई देते हैं. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, आपको समझ में आया ये? ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड, सी व्हाट इज दैट. यस स्टूडेंट, पहले भी मैंने आपको समझाया था, वही देखेंगे. साओ पाउलो हैज एक्सटेंसिव एरिया अंडर द रिच सॉइल. जस्ट नाउ आई हैव टोल्ड यू फर्टाइल सॉइल इज देयर, रिच सॉइल इज देयर. ओके, which makes it ideal for growing coffee. I have told you here this area growing coffee के लिए बहुत ही उपजाऊ जमीन यहाँ पे दिखाई देती है, इसलिए यहाँ पे क्या है, यहाँ पे ज्यादा पॉपुलेशन है और सेटलमेंट हमें यह दिखाई देता है. इट ऑल्सो हैज लार्ज सप्लाई ऑफ नेचुरल मिनरल्स. तो यही पे इसी जगह पे हमें बहुत ज्यादा नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस अवेलेबल होते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा यहाँ पे नेचुरल, जैसे कि है आयरन, मैग्नीज, टंगस्टन. ओके, देन डायमंड्स आर देयर, बॉक्साइट इज देयर, कोल इज देयर, पेट्रोल इज देयर. ओके, पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट्स आर देयर. तो ये सभी यहाँ पे अवेलेबल हमें दिखाई देता है. ठीक है, और उसके बाद ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग है एनर्जी सप्लाई. तो यहाँ पे एनर्जी सप्लाई के प्लांट्स भी हमें यहाँ पे दिखाई देते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो ये सभी जो है ये पावर प्लांट्स हैं कि जहां से पावर सप्लाई होती है. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, तो बहुत ज्यादा पावर प्लांट्स हमें यहाँ पे दिखाई देते हैं. तो ये भी रीजन है कि ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट यहाँ पे साओ पाउलो में दिखाई देता है. साउथ ईस्टर्न एरिया हैज अ गुड ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम. एवरीवेयर यू कैन सी द गुड ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम. तो यहाँ पे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन की फैसिलिटी भी है, तो इसलिए भी ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट हमें दिखाई देता है. दिस मेक्स द साओ पाउलो एरिया अ न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ये सभी कारणवश यहाँ पे साओ पाउलो में न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट दिखाई देता है. स्टूडेंट, क्वेश्चन कैन बी आस्क्ड, व्हाट इज द रीजंस बिहाइंड द न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट्स इन ब्राजील? ओके स्टूडेंट्स, so be ready for that questions. It is very important according to the examination point of view. Now student, rural areas such as north east highlands suffer from extreme droughts. Students, already I have told you, okay, I have explained this in the physiography of Brazil, that why the land is drought here or drought some area, which is the drought some area. Students, just now I have told you on the coastal area population is more here. Okay, but this area is called as a drought quadrilateral area. Okay, and we know what is drought quadrilateral area. This is the leeward side of the Great Escarpment, and here this area receives very less rainfall, and because of the less rainfall, this area here we do not have the water supply, and because of that this area is called as drought quadrilateral, and here we do not see the more population. Okay, settlement is not there. For example, you can see the red dots. Each red dot shows only less than 50,000 population. It means that here in this region very less population is there, dispersed population is there. And this area is northeastern part of Brazil. Okay students, understood this much? So northeastern part of Brazil, in the northeastern part of Brazil हमें जो settlement दिखाई देती है वो है dispersed one, scattered one. And one important thing is that again this area, this region is not suitable for agriculture. Crops cannot be grown. Why? Just now I have told you reason. It is a drought quadrilateral. Why it is called as a drought quadrilateral? Because it is, the region is situated or located on the leeward side of the Great Escarpment, and because of that here rain falls very less rain falls here. Because of that here water supply is not, and water supply, if water supply is not there, crops cannot be grown, agriculture cannot be done. Okay, so here we can see the settlements is a sparse one. Settlement is sparse one here. in the quadrilateral. Okay, students, have you understood this much? Now, next one. What is the next? Now, see, student here. Settlements become sparse as we move towards the central part of Brazil. That just now I have told you. What is the measure? This is the land. This is completely land of the highlands. Okay, Brazilian highlands are there. And as we move towards where? Towards the central part of Brazil. This is the central part of Brazil. Here we see the sparse settlement. Okay, on the coastal side we have the great population or human settlement, nucleated settlement. But in the middle or the central part of Brazil, we have sparse population, sparse settlement. Reason behind, just now I have told you, no water supply, no land is what we can say useful, or it is not productive land. We can say this is the land of highlands. Uneven topography is there, ragged topography is there, and because of that here we do not have what? Nucleated settlement, but we have here sparse settlement. Then area is covered by thick dense forest, equatorial. That I have told you, student, this area is completely what? Covered with the dense forest of Amazon river basin. What is the reason behind that? Already I have explained it to you. Okay, yes, if you know the reasons, you can type your answer in the comment section. Boys, do not forget it. Student, one more important thing I would like to tell you. If you have understood this and if you like this video, then do not forget to like it, share it to your friends. Okay, students, as well as if you are new on my channel, do not forget to subscribe my channel and share it to your new friends. Okay, students, yes. Now see again, the most important thing is that the climate here is unhealthy. I have given example, I have already explained why the unhealthy environment is there. अब मैंने पहले भी आपको ये समझाया है कि ये जो एरिया है यहाँ पे स्पार्स पॉपुलेशन क्यों है, न्यूक्लिएटेड पॉपुलेशन क्यों नहीं है. हाईलैंड जो है यहाँ पे माउंटेनियस एरिया है, इसलिए यहाँ पे स्पार्स ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट है. यहाँ पे न्यूक्लिएटेड पॉपुलेशन नहीं है, न्यूक्लिएटेड सेटलमेंट नहीं है. ये मैंने पहले ही आपको समझाया है. और अनहेल्दी एनवायरमेंट है. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है यहाँ पे? अनहेल्दी एनवायरमेंट, अनफिट एनवायरमेंट टू सेटल डाउन. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट यहाँ पे हमें पॉपुलेशन दिखाई देता नहीं है, सेटलमेंट हमें यहाँ पे दिखाई देता नहीं है. और एज वेल एज दिस एरिया इज कंप्लीटली व्हाट? evergreen forest, dense forest of Amazon river basin. And here some of the limitations are there, okay, that we could not, the human being could not interfere in the dense forest. Why, student? Because it is called as the lungs of the earth, lungs of the world or earth we can say. Okay, and because of that the government has put some restrictions to interfere these lands. Okay, students, have understood? Because it provides the much oxygen to the whole world. So here limitations are there on use and exploitation of natural resources. Okay, student, understood? And because of evergreen forest, because of dense forest, because of ragged topography, here the transportation facility is not there, and because of that here we can see the sparse settlements here in north part of Brazil. Understood? As we move towards the northern part of Brazil, such kind of problems we can see, and because of that here settlement is not nucleated one. Okay, students, have you understood this much? Students, आपको यहाँ तक समझ में आया है? तो यहाँ पे हमने देखा है कि ब्राजील में किस तरीके से ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट है. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, तो ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट्स के बारे में हमने बहुत डिटेल से यहाँ पे पढ़ा है. स्टूडेंट्स, नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम पढ़ने वाले हैं इसके आगे का पार्ट, वो है अर्बनाइजेशन इन इंडिया एंड अर्बनाइजेशन इन ब्राजील. वो भी बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है. ग्राफ्स की सहायता से हमें पढ़ना पड़ेगा. पहले हमें ग्राफ समझने पड़ेंगे. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, और डेफिनेटली बहुत ही इजी तरीके से मैं पढ़ाने का प्रयास करूंगा. स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद है, तो अगर आपने कुछ यहाँ से सीखा है, इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड समथिंग, तो डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू लाइक इट, comment below the video, and if you are new on my channel, so do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get new notifications. तो मिलते हैं नए वीडियो में सुन. ओके, सो बाय, टेक केयर एंड डू नॉट ट्रबल योर पेरेंट्स. रिस्पेक्ट योर टीचर्स एंड पेरेंट्स. थैंक यू.